Hello.
Hello, hi Szymon. Welcome on this meeting. We are the committee. I'm Hedvig, chair of this person who worked in banks, in public administration, currently in the United States. Also with us is Katarzyna Rynkiewicz. She is the head of the Health and Benefits division in Aon insurance company. Also Magda Baciejewska. She is also from the insurance business, and she's a business consultant.
Hey, Szymon.
So it's your time for your presentation, please.
Okay. Hello, I'm Szymon. I'm 16 years old. I'm a second-year student in the V Józefa Poniatowskiego Comprehensive High School in Warsaw. My major subjects are mathematics and physics. In fact, thanks to my school, I could open my mind to the tangible science. Also, it helped me a lot in terms of achieving my goals related to the physics, which is love of my life. One of my goals was to get a taste of real science, which I consider as working in lab, discovering new phenomena, creating theoretical models. Hence, I joined Phoenix Science Club. Phoenix Science Club prepares a team for an international young physicist tournament called Physics World Cup. It involves solving and explaining several open physics problems within a year, often tackling previously unexplored topics. By that, not only can I acquire a theoretical knowledge from physics, mathematics, and computer science, but I can also develop communication skills, which are vastly important for teamwork. Access to Oxford, Warsaw, and Cambridge University graduates, together with modern equipment, I think enhances work and gives the opportunity to get to know the whole society. Experience gained in high school, I'm sure, will be a tremendous advantage for future studies and scientific career. By winning the gold medal in Polish championships, as a Polish representatives, we will be representing our country at international championships in Pakistan this year. One of this year's problems is called pancake rotation problem. And just a quick presentation, I think a really amazing phenomenon. When we have two balls in container and start to rotate it, we can see that balls are rotating in the same direction as container. But if we increase density of balls, we can clearly see that they start to counter-rotate, which is really unusual behavior. And to explain this phenomenon, it's necessary to construct a precise experimental setup, dig on the granular matter, and develop communication simulations, maybe with help of artificial intelligence. I used a 3D printer with rotating platform for mine. And what's really interesting about this is that, for instance, Harvard University has conducted a series of studies on the same phenomenon called pancake rotation problem, which they published as a scientific research paper in one of the prestigious publishments. Knowledge of behavior of granular matter in such a system can be used to improve efficiency of many machines in, for example, modern factories. And I believe this demonstrates the beauty of natural sciences, how seemingly simple and maybe even childish phenomenon become the focus of interests for scientists worldwide. It shows that the science is actually a perpetual desire to understand and explore the world around us, constantly advancing latest technologies, which leads to the significant improvement of many people's lives. In addition to my scientific field, I also really enjoy playing football, which serves as a form of relaxation for me. And the opportunity to gather with classmates and play after school is a fantastic way to enjoy some quality time together. Speaking of football, I'm also a school representative in the sport. And now I can see how I use abilities gained from football in my scientific work, such as patience, teamwork, and the most important one, to never give up. International Young Physicists Tournament and various of other physics competitions has already opened way to the best universities in Poland. Also, it drastically facilitates the procedure to the foreign one. I consider studying at MIT or Stanford University itself, And studying at such as university would allow me to use my knowledge from physics, develop myself, and open new perspective for my future career. And I think the scholarship is an amazing opportunity to get this mindset going already, and hopefully will allow my dreams to come true. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation and the question, Magdalena.
Szymon, thank you very much for the presentation, including this phenomenon that you have showed to us. I'm going to for sure look into that a bit more. You mentioned that during teamwork you have learned a bit about communication. I wonder, what do you think is the secret sauce? So, of the right communication. What is critical to have the right communication? Whether it's a scientific project or if it's a sports tournament, which is also about communication of some sort. From your perspective.
So I think during my scientific work, we spend a lot of time together working, and sometimes the atmosphere is good, sometimes it's not, but we are a team and we have to support each other. And I think the key driver for this, the most important thing to get a good relationship with others, with team for a longer term, is just to be honest. I think that's the most important thing, because when we have some maybe advice for something, tell something how to improve something, or just help to each other, I think being honest is the most important one, because we can say everything is good when it isn't actually, and it's okay for a shorter term, but I think for long-term teamwork, support, and especially honestly is the most important thing.
Okay, thank you.
Katarzyna, please, if you have a question.
It's a pleasure to meet you last day. I was really inspired by your letter, motivation letter, and especially you said that you want to show us as you are fully. You want to even take the risk to show the details of yourself, and I really like it and admire really. To continue that, I want to ask you, if you go to the Silicon Valley, what type of risk you would like to take there to take advantage of this trip?
So I think visiting the Silicon Valley, I think for everyone it's very developing. But in terms of risk, I think I have some goals to make and accomplished during this trip that aren't included in the program. I want to meet some professors in Stanford University, which for me, to be honest, is the most important one. The thing to visit Stanford University. So I think to just to not be aware and not be scared about making connections in here, because I don't know what will happen in next maybe 10 years. Maybe hopefully I will be able to work with these people, and in next 10 years I will smile at the perspective that's here as a young person working on my dreams. And in next 10 years, for example, I will hopefully work with those people. So I think to not be scared about making connections, asking people about advices, because those people aren't random, and all of them have, I think, really good life advices, because they're specialists and experts.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
When you will go there, what would you like to bring to your colleagues, and how do you like to share this experience when you will return?
Oh yes, that's the important question. I think from a basis, I will make a presentation in my school about the trip, sharing my experience that I gained during the trip in terms of culture, because culture in the United States is grand. Everything is huge. In terms of language, I think I love the English language, and the opportunity to develop the language with natives is amazing. And also maybe get some slang, Californian slang. That's also really nice. And in terms of nature, because nature in USA is, I think, amazing. It's seemingly amazing. But the main part of the trip is the Silicon Valley, is the scientific field, companies such as Google, Facebook. So advices gained from the people that work there to share their experience, because everyone in the Silicon Valley was working super hard to achieve what he actually have achieved. So I think advices from people from that companies. And on the other hand, apart from school, I will also share my experience in my science club, because many young people in there are torn between studying abroad or in Poland. So I think I could help them of making this decision, and they can search informations about some some blogs or YouTube videos about studying here and here. But I think the most important thing and crucial for this is just to speak with people, a person that have experienced this, and ask whatever you want. So I think that would be a perfect combustion between my school and scientific work, because we are in the club, we are amazed by the science. So that's our field.
Okay, Szymon, thank you very much for your presentation and the answer. And I'd like to thank you for this, and also that advise you that you keep this plan, which is very ambitious. You are a hardworking person, and I hope that you will get a lot of success during your life. I wish you best.
Thank you so much.
Szymon, from my side, just big congrats on being already in the representation of our country when it comes to this international context. There's a number of ways how you can actually come across people whom you're going to work with in the future, whether it's Silicon Valley, if you go there, or this kind of tournament. Those are the ways how to, build up your name in the wider community and get spotted by others. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, and very inspired by your scientific career, but also, getting some spirit into sports, which is also building up the right spirit, and best of luck.
Thank you.
And the last word from my side, I really like what you said, that your topic is you look for unexplored topics, and I think we all need that. So look for it, ask the question, and take the risk, as you said. And I hope the Silicon Valley will be the first step to MIT, and success, a lot of success on your career. All the best to you, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. In 2-3 weeks, you will be informed about the results of this, and I wish you all the best and keep crossed.
Thank you so much. Once again, it was an honor.
See you.
Good luck. Bye-bye.